Hello everyone, this is Demon Overlord, and I'm coming at you with another video today. Today my video is going to be mostly about the newest addition minis to my collection, and to the large miniature library I have. First up, we're going to go with one of the oldest of the newest. We have this cool diary I found online. This was on eBay, so it was a great sale. Got them for around like $5 with like around like $4 and something and some odd cents before shipping, which turned out to luckily be free, which I was like, oh, I got to get that while I get the chance, because it's a really nice model here. I like the action pose of it. Really cool dire bear, nice glossy fur, and the nice red eyes. Very aggressive. Thought it was really cool to snag one of those to add to the collection. As you can see, I got some of my terrain around here. Some from Pathfinder, some from Terrain Crate, and then some that just random location. Then we got those two I crafted back there. Next up, we have Dire Beasts that I got from Reaper's Kickstarter stuff. So these are all new from Kickstarter. This is a dire boar. So I got done recently painting these bad boys. As you can see, I put him on one of those D&D large bases. Fit just perfectly, and he's got a nice presence. He'll be a great leader for a bunch of boars coming to fight a group, which is what's cool. Gotta love dire beasts, man. I mean, I know now they're just called giant animals, but you know they are dire animals. Next up, we have the dire crab, which, as you can see, this is my version of the crab. I kind of went with more of a green crab, from like a freshwater green crab, or even like the oceanic crabs, like as a little thing there, black eyes, nice lighter shell, underbelly, nice green back to help blend in with from the top water. Nice little spring he's sitting on, like, and I like the little beach, the little shore. Didn't base him because he came with his own perfect base. It was good enough to fit. And I thought, why the heck not? Why change it? You know, it doesn't need to be changed. And next up, we got the biggest guy I ordered. This is a huge class. It is the giant crocodile or dire crocodile. As you can see, it took a while to make sure I got those little eyes just right. Nice red mouth, nice jutting teeth. Thanks to Citadel's gloss, he came with a nice glossy finish, which is what I wanted. Tried to avoid making it too green all the way around, because, you know, real crocodiles in real life don't have that coloration. But, you know, I kind of made him a nice color there. This is an actual Reaper. This is a Reaper huge base, so worked out perfectly to base him on. Next up, we have a mini set, kind of. I mean, this is a miniature I repainted. This is the Iron Golem. Now, this is my version of the Iron Golem because I repainted him. He was originally, if I grab my second one here, the other one. I had 3 of these bad boys, and the right one there is the one that originally he looked like, and this is my version of it, where I gave him a little bit of a darker, rougher iron look with some red popping out. I think I made him a little more aggressive looking, a little cooler in my opinion. But yeah, Dark Iron Golem versus like a regular Iron Golem. I mean, you have them fight it out in a group watching or something like that. But really cool. I always thought it was cool to recolor sometimes minis when you know you can do better jobs than yourself. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go into the miniatures I ordered from the website. The Golem was done around the same time as these ordered guys. These are all from the King's Flight. And with the King's Flight, I ordered a werebear. I really like these Pathfinder werebears a little bit more than the D&Ds because they have a little bit more humanish approach to them. And I do have a D&D one here for comparison. As you can see, a little bit more bear-like features from the other one. A little bit more humanoid-ish. This one's a little more wild, but this one's a lot more human-like because he says he wants to cover up his fur appendages. I mean, he is missing the curly little beard, but other than that, really nice sculpt. Really great sculpt. I really enjoyed the sculpt of this bear. So I had to have one of those. And then to round off my werebeasts, I had to grab, of course, a weretiger. And I mean, we'll compare him to other stuff later. I mean, but we'll compare him to the Tybaxi. This is from my unpainteds I recently got as my Tybaxi. So I mean, see, nice medium sizing. Oop, I don't lose my Tybaxi. Yeah. He's a good medium sized character. Creature form. Really like having him. I got all the werebeasts. I have a representation of all the were monsters of currently 5th edition at least. But yeah, let me bring back that Tybaxi, because this Tybaxi actually is the most recent Tybaxi I got done. He was the second of that set that's been sitting around for a while. Nice little stripy tail. Kind of made him a little bit like a wild cat, but not too spotty, because I was trying to avoid super spotting him. Because it would just muddy up his work. Yeah, but nice cat man here. Nice little Tybaxi rogue. Next up, I happened to grab the Fey Dragon. This I remember is in Kingsmaker, I believe was where this dragon made his appearance. I just like it was like a nicer version of the fairy dragon. He's just got the cool little buttery flash wings with a nice little tail. Very nice mini there. I was just glad I could snag one for a good price. I mean, I made a big order from Kingsmaker or King's Flight. This is so King's Flight people is the online service I bought them from. They do operate out of eBay, so if you're on eBay, look up King's Flight, you'll find them. They sell miniatures like this for good prices, and if you want to get a bunch of them, get good shipping. This is a Flind, and as you can tell, it is a null with a weird Morningstar flail. See here, I actually do have a couple nulls I compare it to. So give me 1 second to set them up here. There. And as you can see here, these are the nulls, I like to say, the nulls of the ages. This is the Mad Mage. This one's from Aberrations. This one I know is from even older than Aberrations. This one I believe is from Monster Menagerie, and this one is from the actual Elemental Evils board game I painted. I kind of made it a little bit more of a humanoidish type null, maybe like a little bit more of a null you could see talking to people in a village, maybe visiting. But, you know, I just like the little red on him. It just looked cool, again, that little red pop color. And, yeah, as you can see, the difference in nulls here from the ages. This is the newest null. But, you know, they can all work great to make a nice, good null group. Now, moving on to the next guy, we have the awesome Devil Speaker. This is the promotional Cobalt Devil Speaker. And I like him versus the old, which I luckily have the older version, or the technically finished. I really like the white scale because it has more of a pop presence, more specialty. Like, this guy would be great for a Necromancer. This guy would be great for maybe a good guy Cobalt, since he's white skin, so maybe he can be pushed out by his other Cobalts, or being so for the albino coloration. And maybe he could work for humans, or he'd be a nice player character for a wizard Cobalt. You never know. I mean, I really like this white Cobalt. As you can see, he's got a lot of nice little look there to him versus the dark scaled version. So really cool that I got him for a great price. Next up, we actually have the... I can get them here. Yeah, we got two little troglodytes. These are two troglodytes I happen to have painted as well. They're actually from the Elemental Evils board game. Yeah, their spears are a little bendy. Hot water doesn't seem to be fixing them that much. But, you know, it's always good to have more troglodytes, as they are like little ground people. I mean, I made one darker than the other, so there was some difference there. Yeah, I put the troglodyte on the torture bed. He's being tortured. Another one I got from that set that I ordered, that got from the King's Flight, was the Yugoloth, was an Ultraloth here. As you can see, Ultraloths are very high powered. Now, to me, these guys always remind me of the gray alien with that big head and the small, but the eyes that kind of like make it a pop feel. But I like the green look to him. Really nice mini. I know he's a hard to get mini, so I thought, why the heck not grab one while I was there? Always could use more demons and monsters like that. Next guy up here on the list, we actually are going to go with a mini I ordered from online, that from a just source on eBay, and painted myself. This is from the Wrath of a Shardalon board game, and it is the Rage Drake. This is my painted version of it, since I painted it myself. Luckily, he's got the nice bolded words on the bottom there, so I can paint over it and make a nice, clean base form. Like his black spiking there, little black spikes with white teeth. Small yellowed eyes, very aggressive, as you expect from a Rage Drake. Really awesome. I'm really glad I could get him, because I always wanted a Rage Drake. But buying the actual legit version of the Rage Drake from the Desert of Desolation, which I believe is his set, was not necessarily going to happen, because he's way too expensive for that. Next up, we have a Catfolk. This is a Catfolk Rogue. I can get her not to get super whited. Oh, it might be hard. The light is sort of... over here. There we go, nice Catfolk Rogue Tiger Girl. Nice cute kitty girl, which is always a nice little addition. Next up, we have a Minotaur. Now, I don't have a D&D version Minotaur till now, so this is good. I did have the player class version from that you came with the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica expansion they did, but this is the large class. This is the wild or savage Minotaur that you would normally come across in the thing. He was one of the first I ever painted with this new blacker iron I got. It's called Rough Iron. Happened to find that when I was at the store when I was picking him up, which was just cool to pick him up. So like I said, these are my most recent additions. They're not all from one source. Some of them, two of those are from eBay, just random order, and so are the dire beasts like the dire crab, boar, and croc. And then the other creatures are either from the board game, as these troglodytes here, or they're from the unpainted version, which the last guy here on the list, we have this direwolf I painted. I think he had pretty good. I get with the grayish look to him, making that lighter gray on top of darker gray, as you can see, like why there's a contrast. Nice aggressive eyes, nice red spikes just to give him a little more of a darker, like a more aggressive presence. And he is put on one of the nice, clear D&D bases they make nowadays for NECA and WizKids minis. Really awesome. And that's my whole collection right there, guys. That I've recently had edition. I will be doing another video on the Castle Ravenloft board game. So stay tuned, guys, and you'll see that one too. Also, check out our podcast for the Dice and Dummies, guys. We always love to get more fans, and please leave us a review. We always love to hear back from you guys. Bye-bye, and have a great day.